Hey everyone, welcome back. Tonight's story is Secrets of the Moonlit Necklace. Get comfortable, and if you enjoy these bedtime adventures, feel free to like and subscribe. Alright, let's get started. The village glows softly under the silver moonlight. The rogue stands at the edge, taking in the beauty. They see the stone houses and the quiet streets. The air is cool and calm. The rogue knows they must find the enchanted necklace. This necklace protects the village. It holds great power. The rogue plans their heist carefully. They think of the guardian cleric who watches over the village. The cleric is strong and wise. The rogue feels a mix of excitement and nervousness. They take a deep breath and step forward. The moonlight guides their path. The rogue moves silently, blending with the shadows. They feel the magic in the air. It whispers secrets of the night. The rogue smiles, knowing they are not alone. The ancient spirit watches from the trees. It glows faintly, a reminder of the village's history. The rogue feels a sense of purpose. They will retrieve the necklace and keep the village safe. The storyteller's tales echo in their mind. Stories of bravery and friendship inspire them. The rogue moves deeper into the village, ready for the adventure ahead. The rogue slips through the narrow alleyways, careful not to disturb the silence. Their footsteps are light, barely touching the cobblestones. The scent of blooming night flowers fills the air. It mingles with the earthy smell of the village. The rogue pauses, listening for any sound. A soft rustle comes from a nearby bush. The rogue tenses, hand on their dagger, but it's only a small creature scurrying away. They relax and continue, eyes scanning for any sign of the cleric. The village seems asleep, but the rogue knows better. Reaching the heart of the village, they spot the cleric's house. It's a modest home with a garden full of herbs. The rogue crouches behind a low stone wall, watching for movement. The cleric's silhouette appears in the window, her figure calm and steady. The rogue waits, heart pounding. They must be patient. The necklace is inside, hidden in a secret place. The cleric moves away from the window, leaving the room dark. The rogue takes this chance. They move quickly, crossing the garden with silent steps. The herbs brush against their legs, releasing a fresh scent. Reaching the door, the rogue pauses. They check for traps, fingers brushing the wood. Finding none, they ease the door open. The hinges creak softly, but the night remains quiet. Inside, the room is dim. Moonlight filters through the curtains, casting gentle shadows. The rogue steps inside, eyes adjusting to the darkness. They search for the necklace, knowing time is short. Each second feels like an eternity, but the rogue remains focused. They must succeed, for the village's sake. The guardian cleric stands in the village square, sensing a disturbance. The air feels different tonight. It is thick with magic and mystery. The cleric closes their eyes, focusing on the necklace's energy. They know it is hidden nearby. The cleric prepares to guard it. They chant a soft spell, creating a protective barrier. The barrier shimmers gently, glowing in the moonlight. The cleric feels the power of their magic. They open their eyes and look around. The village is peaceful, but the cleric remains alert. They know the rogue is nearby. The rogue is clever and quick. The cleric trusts them, but they must be careful. The necklace is too important to lose. The cleric takes a deep breath, calming their thoughts. They feel the presence of the ancient spirit. It watches over them, guiding their actions. The cleric smiles softly, feeling connected to the village. They will protect it at all costs. The night is still, and the stars twinkle above. The cleric stands ready, waiting for the rogue to approach. Together, they will face whatever comes their way. The rogue moves silently through the shadows, his footsteps barely making a sound. He knows the village well, every hidden path and secret corner. His eyes scan the square, spotting the cleric standing firm. He respects the cleric's power, but he has his own skills. The rogue feels the thrill of the challenge. He must reach the necklace without alerting the guardian. The moonlight casts long shadows, perfect for his stealthy approach. The rogue crouches low, slipping behind a nearby cart. He watches the cleric, waiting for the right moment. The air is cool, carrying the scent of pine and earth. It calms his racing heart. The cleric senses a shift, a whisper of movement. They tighten the grip on their staff, eyes scanning the darkness. The rogue is close, but they trust in their magic. The barrier will hold, they reassure themselves. The rogue inches forward, careful not to disturb the gravel underfoot. He feels the weight of the night pressing down, urging him to hurry. But he knows patience is key. Suddenly, a soft rustle breaks the silence. The cleric turns sharply, eyes narrowing. The rogue freezes, holding his breath. The cleric's gaze sweeps over the shadows, but they see nothing. Satisfied, the cleric relaxes slightly, returning their focus to the necklace's energy. The rogue lets out a slow breath, relieved. He edges closer, feeling the barrier's warmth against his skin. He reaches into his pocket, pulling out a small charm. It glows faintly, a gift from the wizard. It will help him pass through the barrier undetected. The rogue whispers a quiet incantation, feeling the charm's power merge with his own. He steps forward, heart pounding, ready to face whatever lies ahead. Soft whispers of magic fill the air. The night is alive with enchantment. The rogue pauses, listening closely. They hear the gentle hum of the necklace's power. It calls to them, a sweet melody in the darkness. The rogue feels drawn to it, like a moth to a flame. They move quietly, following the sound. The village seems to breathe around them. Each step is careful and deliberate. The rogue glances back at the cleric. The cleric stands watch, their presence reassuring. The rogue feels a wave of calm wash over them. They know they are not alone in this quest. The ancient spirit glimmers in the distance, guiding them. It whispers secrets of the night, filling the rogue with courage. The rogue smiles, feeling the magic flow through them. They are ready for what lies ahead. The necklace is close now. The rogue can almost feel its warmth. They move forward, heart steady and mind clear. The magic of the night wraps around them, a comforting embrace. The rogue knows they will succeed. Together with the cleric, they will protect the village. The rogue steps into a clearing. Moonlight bathes the area in a silver glow. Shadows dance around them, creating a mysterious pattern on the ground. The air is cool, carrying the scent of pine and earth. The cleric follows, her eyes scanning the surroundings. She senses the magic too, a gentle pulse in the night. Her staff glows softly, a beacon of light in the darkness. She nods at the rogue, signaling her readiness. Together, they approach the source of the magic. The necklace rests on a stone pedestal, shimmering with power. Its gems sparkle like stars, each one holding a secret. The rogue reaches out, feeling the warmth of its magic. Suddenly, a rustle in the bushes catches their attention. The rogue turns swiftly, eyes narrowing. A figure emerges, cloaked in shadows. It's the bard, their presence unexpected but welcome. The bard smiles, their voice a soft melody. I thought you might need a song, they say. The rogue grins, feeling the tension ease. The cleric relaxes, her trust in their friend evident. With the bard's music filling the air, the rogue takes the necklace. Its power flows through them, strong and reassuring. Together, they stand united, ready to face whatever comes next. The rogue glides through the shadows. They are careful and quiet, avoiding detection. The moonlight dances on the cobblestones. The rogue feels the cool breeze on their skin. They spot the necklace resting on a pedestal. It shines softly, calling to them. The rogue takes a moment to observe. They notice the guardian cleric watching from a distance. The cleric's eyes are focused, ready to act. The rogue feels a rush of determination. They step closer, moving like a whisper. Suddenly, a small noise breaks the silence. The rogue freezes, heart racing. They scan the area, looking for the source. A watchful owl perches above, its eyes gleaming. The rogue chuckles softly, relieved. The owl seems to nod, as if encouraging them. The rogue takes a deep breath and continues. They reach the pedestal, feeling the magic pulse. The necklace glows brighter, welcoming them. The rogue extends a hand, fingers brushing the surface. They feel a connection, a bond forming. The rogue knows this necklace is meant to be found. They will take it, but only with the cleric's blessing. The rogue pauses, considering their next move. They know the cleric's blessing is crucial. Without it, the necklace's power might turn against them. The cleric stands still, her eyes never leaving the rogue. She senses the rogue's intentions, feeling the magic in the air. The rogue meets her gaze, silently asking for permission. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, carrying a faint whisper. The cleric nods, a small smile playing on her lips. She trusts the rogue, sensing their pure heart. With newfound confidence, the rogue carefully lifts the necklace. It feels warm and alive in their hand. The magic hums softly, resonating with their heartbeat. The owl watches, its eyes wise and knowing. It seems to approve, a silent guardian of the night. The rogue feels a sense of peace, knowing they are not alone. The cleric steps forward, her robes flowing like water. She raises her staff, casting a protective spell around the rogue. The air shimmers briefly, then settles into calm. Go in peace, the cleric whispers, her voice gentle and kind. May the necklace guide you well. The rogue nods, grateful for her blessing. They tuck the necklace safely into their pouch. The weight feels right, as if it belongs there. With a final glance at the cleric, the rogue turns to leave. Their steps are light, barely touching the ground. The shadows embrace them, hiding them from sight. The moon shines brightly, lighting their path. The rogue moves swiftly, feeling the thrill of success. The night is their ally, a comforting presence. As they disappear into the darkness, the rogue feels a sense of purpose. The necklace is more than a treasure. It is a key to something greater. The cleric watches until the rogue vanishes. She knows their journey is just beginning. The night is full of mysteries, waiting to be uncovered. The cleric observes from a distance. They are ready to intervene if needed. The rogue is close to the necklace now. The cleric feels a mix of pride and worry. They trust the rogue, but the necklace is powerful. The cleric watches as the rogue reaches out. The necklace glows warmly, responding to the rogue's touch. The cleric whispers a protective spell, ensuring safety. The air shimmers with magic, creating a shield around them. The rogue smiles, feeling the cleric's support. Together, they are stronger. The cleric knows the rogue has skill. They can handle this challenge. The night is still, and the village sleeps peacefully. The cleric feels a sense of calm wash over them. They believe in the rogue's abilities. The necklace is important, but so is their friendship. The cleric takes a step closer, ready to help. They will face any danger together. The bond between them grows, a thread of trust in the night. The cleric feels the ancient spirit's presence, guiding them both. They are not alone in this quest. The rogue carefully lifts the necklace, feeling its weight in his hand. It is heavier than expected, filled with ancient power. He glances back at the cleric, nodding in silent thanks for their support. The air is thick with magic, buzzing softly around them. The rogue senses the spirit's watchful gaze, a comforting presence in the dark. He knows they must leave quickly, before the village wakes. The cleric steps forward, their eyes scanning the shadows for any sign of danger. They feel the spirit's guidance, urging them to move. Together, they turn towards the path leading out of the village. The moon casts a silver light on the cobblestones, guiding their steps. The night is quiet, only the sound of their footsteps echoing softly. The rogue clutches the necklace, its warmth seeping into his skin. As they walk, the cleric murmurs another spell, weaving protection around them. The magic hums gently, a shield against unseen threats. The rogue feels safer, knowing the cleric is by their side. They reach the edge of the village, where the forest begins. Tall trees stand like silent guardians, their branches swaying gently in the breeze. The rogue pauses, looking back at the sleeping village one last time. The cleric places a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "We did it," she whispers, her voice filled with quiet pride. The rogue smiles, nodding in agreement. Their journey is far from over, but they have taken the first step together. With renewed determination, they enter the forest. The path ahead is uncertain, but they are ready to face whatever comes. The bond between them is strong, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Together, they will find their way. The rogue and cleric meet at the necklace's location. Their eyes lock in mutual understanding. They share a moment of silence, sealing the magic around them. The rogue smiles, knowing the cleric is with them. Together, they can face any challenge. The necklace glows softly, illuminating their faces. The cleric nods, signaling readiness. They both know the importance of this moment. The rogue takes a deep breath, feeling the weight of the task. They will retrieve the necklace for the village. The cleric stands strong beside them. They whisper a spell of encouragement, filling the rogue with confidence. The rogue feels the warmth of the cleric's magic. It flows through them, a gentle reminder of their bond. The night is quiet, and the stars twinkle above. The rogue and cleric share a smile, knowing they are a team. They will protect the village together. The necklace is within reach, and they are ready. The air hums with anticipation as they prepare to act. The rogue steps forward, reaching for the necklace. His fingers brush against its cool surface. The magic pulses beneath his touch, a steady rhythm that matches his heartbeat. The cleric watches closely, her eyes filled with trust. She holds her staff tightly, ready to assist if needed. Her presence is a comforting anchor in the swirling energy. A soft breeze rustles the leaves around them. The night air carries the scent of pine and earth. It wraps around them like a familiar cloak, grounding them in the moment. The rogue lifts the necklace carefully, feeling its weight in his hand. It seems heavier than expected, as if it holds secrets untold. He glances at the cleric, who nods in silent encouragement. Together, they examine the necklace. Its intricate design catches the moonlight, casting delicate shadows on the ground. Each curve and line tells a story, whispering of forgotten times. The cleric murmurs a quiet prayer, her voice steady and calm. Her words weave through the air, mingling with the magic of the necklace. The rogue feels a surge of strength, a reassurance that they are not alone. Suddenly, a rustling sound breaks the stillness. The rogue and cleric turn, alert and ready. From the shadows, a figure emerges. It's the bard, their eyes bright with curiosity. The bard approaches with a friendly smile, their lute slung across their back. They nod in greeting, acknowledging the rogue and cleric's efforts. "I heard whispers of magic," the bard says softly. Their voice is melodic, like a gentle song. "I thought you might need an extra hand." The rogue grins, feeling the team complete. The cleric smiles warmly, welcoming the bard into their circle. Together, they form a strong trio, united by purpose. The bard steps closer, examining the necklace with keen interest. Their fingers trace its patterns, sensing the magic within. "This is powerful," they remark, their voice filled with wonder. The cleric agrees, her eyes meeting the bard's. "We must protect it," she says firmly. "For the village, for everyone." The rogue nods, determination in his gaze. "Let's return it safely," he declares. With the necklace secure, they set off together, ready to face whatever lies ahead. Together, they uncover hidden dangers. The rogue moves carefully, scanning the area. The cleric watches closely, ready to protect. They find a series of traps surrounding the necklace. The rogue kneels to examine them. They notice the delicate mechanisms glinting in the moonlight. The rogue's heart races, but they remain calm. They use their skills to disable the traps. The cleric stands guard, ensuring safety. The rogue's hands move swiftly, and the traps click softly. One by one, they are disarmed. The cleric feels a sense of pride in the rogue's abilities. They work in harmony, each trusting the other. The air is filled with magic, a soothing presence. The rogue smiles, feeling the bond grow stronger. They finish disarming the last trap. The necklace is now safe to reach. The cleric steps closer, their eyes shining with admiration. Together, they have faced the challenges. The night feels peaceful, and the village waits for their success. The cleric gently picks up the necklace, feeling its cool metal against her skin. She examines it closely, noticing the intricate designs carved into the surface. The symbols seem to tell a story, whispering secrets from the past. The rogue stands beside her, eyes scanning the surroundings. He senses something strange in the air, a shift in the atmosphere. "We should leave quickly," he suggests, his voice low and urgent. The cleric nods, agreeing with his caution. Together, they move silently through the forest, careful not to disturb the sleeping creatures around them. The moonlight guides their path, casting long shadows on the ground. As they walk, the rogue listens intently, alert for any signs of danger. The forest is quiet, but he knows that silence can be deceiving. His instincts keep him on edge, ready to react at a moment's notice. The cleric holds the necklace tightly, feeling its power pulsing softly. She wonders about its purpose and the reason for the traps. Her mind races with possibilities, each more mysterious than the last. Suddenly, a rustling sound breaks the silence. The rogue stops, raising a hand to signal caution. They both freeze, listening carefully. The sound grows closer, and they prepare for whatever might come. A small creature emerges from the bushes, its eyes wide with curiosity. It sniffs the air, then scurries away, disappearing into the night. The rogue relaxes slightly, but remains vigilant. They continue their journey, the village lights now visible in the distance. Relief washes over them, knowing they are almost home. The cleric smiles, feeling grateful for their success and the rogue's steady presence. As they enter the village, the familiar sounds of life greet them. People gather around, eager to hear their tale. The cleric holds up the necklace, and a cheer rises from the crowd. The villagers celebrate, thankful for the heroes who protected them. The rogue and the cleric exchange a glance, a silent understanding passing between them. They have faced danger and emerged victorious. Their bond is stronger, forged in the trials of the night. The village elder approaches, her eyes filled with gratitude. She thanks them for their bravery and offers a place to rest. The rogue and the cleric accept, feeling the warmth of the community around them. As the night deepens, they find comfort in the knowledge that they have made a difference. Gentle obstacles arise as they approach the necklace. The rogue and cleric pause, considering their next move. A soft breeze rustles the leaves, adding to the magic of the night. They notice a shimmering barrier around the necklace. The cleric studies it, feeling its power. They know it will require teamwork to pass. The rogue suggests a plan, and the cleric nods. They will combine their magic and skills. The cleric casts a spell of protection, creating a shield. The rogue prepares to slip through the barrier. They feel the energy of the necklace calling them. The cleric watches closely, ready to help. The rogue moves with grace, slipping past the barrier. They feel the magic tingle against their skin. The cleric smiles, proud of their partner's skill. Together, they are unstoppable. The rogue reaches the necklace, feeling its warmth. The cleric stands close, their magic flowing together. They have overcome the obstacles as a team. The village's safety is within their grasp. The rogue carefully lifts the necklace, feeling its weight in his hands. It pulses with a gentle warmth, like a heartbeat. He turns to the cleric, nodding in triumph. The cleric steps forward, her eyes scanning the surroundings. She senses no immediate danger, but remains cautious. The air feels charged, as if the forest itself is watching them. A distant owl hoots, breaking the silence. The rogue and cleric exchange a glance. Their bond strengthened by shared success. They know they must return to the village quickly. The path back is winding and shadowed. Moonlight filters through the trees, casting patterns on the ground. The rogue leads, his steps sure and silent. The cleric follows, her senses alert for any signs of trouble. As they walk, the forest seems to whisper secrets. Leaves rustle softly, and branches sway gently. The night air is cool, carrying the scent of pine and earth. The rogue pauses, listening intently. He hears a faint rustling nearby. The cleric raises her hand, signaling for silence. They wait, tense and ready. A small creature scurries across the path, disappearing into the underbrush. The rogue relaxes, smiling at the cleric. She returns the smile, relieved. They continue on, their pace steady. The village lights soon come into view, warm and welcoming. The rogue feels a sense of accomplishment, knowing they have succeeded. The cleric touches the necklace, feeling its power. She knows it will protect the village from harm. Together, they have ensured the safety of their people. As they enter the village, a few villagers gather to greet them. Faces light up with gratitude and relief. The rogue and cleric share a knowing look, proud of their teamwork. The village elder approaches, her eyes filled with warmth. She thanks them, her voice full of emotion. They nod. feeling the weight of their responsibility. The night is still young, but their journey is complete. The rogue and cleric stand together, knowing they have done their part. The village is safe, and their bond is stronger than ever. As they work together, a bond forms. The rogue and cleric share smiles and laughter. Under the enchanting night sky, they feel connected. The magic of the necklace glows brighter, sensing their friendship. The rogue feels a sense of belonging. They have found a true partner in the cleric. The cleric admires the rogue's courage and skill. They realize they are stronger together. The ancient spirit watches, pleased with their progress. The village's protection is their shared goal. The rogue takes the necklace, feeling its power. The cleric stands beside them, ready to face anything. They know they will succeed. The night is filled with hope and magic. They have formed a bond that will last. The village will be safe, and they will protect it together. The stars twinkle above, a reminder of their journey. They are ready for the final step. The rogue and cleric stand side by side, gazing at the village below. The moon casts a gentle light, illuminating their path. The air is cool, carrying the scent of pine and earth. The rogue takes a deep breath, feeling the weight of the necklace. Its magic hums softly against his skin. He turns to the cleric, eyes filled with determination. "We must be careful," he says, his voice steady. The cleric nods, her eyes reflecting the moonlight. "Together, we can face any danger," she replies. Her staff glows faintly, a symbol of her power and faith. They begin their descent down the hill, footsteps quiet on the soft ground. Shadows dance around them, but they are not afraid. Their bond gives them strength and courage. As they approach the village, the night grows still. The houses are dark, and the streets are empty. An owl hoots in the distance, a lone guardian of the night. The rogue pauses, listening intently. He hears the faint rustle of leaves, the whisper of the wind. "We are not alone," he whispers, alert and ready. The cleric raises her staff, casting a protective spell around them. A warm light surrounds them, warding off unseen threats. She smiles at the rogue, reassuring him. They move forward, senses sharp and aware. The village is quiet, but they know danger lurks nearby. Their mission is clear: protect the villagers and defeat the darkness. Suddenly, a shadow shifts, revealing a figure cloaked in darkness. The rogue draws his dagger, ready to defend. The cleric stands firm, her magic at the ready. The figure steps forward, eyes gleaming with malice. "You think you can stop me?" it sneers, voice cold and mocking. The rogue and cleric exchange a glance, their resolve unshaken. "We will protect this village," the cleric declares, her voice strong and unwavering. The rogue nods, gripping his dagger tightly. "We are not afraid," he adds, determination burning in his eyes. As dawn approaches, they secure the necklace. The rogue holds it carefully, feeling its warmth. The cleric smiles, knowing their mission is complete. Together, they have faced challenges and grown closer. The village will be safe with the necklace's magic. The rogue and cleric share a moment of triumph. They look at each other, eyes shining with joy. The ancient spirit glows softly, blessing their efforts. The village begins to stir as the sun rises. The rogue and cleric feel a sense of peace. They have protected their home. The necklace will ensure safety for all. The rogue places the necklace in a safe spot. The cleric stands by, proud of their teamwork. Together, they have made a difference. The village is bathed in golden light, a new day beginning. The rogue and cleric smile, knowing they will continue to protect their home. Their bond is strong, and the village is safe. The night has brought them together, and they are ready for whatever comes next. The village square fills with life as people emerge from their homes. Children laugh and chase each other, their footsteps echoing on the cobblestones. The air smells fresh and clean, carrying the scent of blooming flowers. The guard watches from a distance, their heart full of pride. They strum a gentle tune on their lute, adding music to the morning. Villagers pause to listen, smiles spreading across their faces. The wizard approaches, her robes rustling softly. She nods at the bard, her eyes warm with gratitude. "Your music lifts their spirits," she says, her voice calm and soothing. The thief joins them, his steps light and quick. He grins, holding up a small loaf of bread. "Breakfast?" he offers, breaking it into pieces to share. They sit together on a stone bench, enjoying the simple meal. The sun climbs higher, casting long shadows on the ground. Birds sing from the trees, their melodies mingling with the bard's song. The wizard speaks of future plans, her mind always busy with thoughts. "We must ensure the village remains safe," she says, her gaze thoughtful. "The necklace's magic is strong, but we need to stay vigilant." The thief nods, his eyes scanning the bustling square. "I'll keep watch," he promises, his voice steady. "No one will harm our home." The bard listens, their fingers dancing over the lute strings. They know their role is to inspire hope and courage. "Together we are strong," they say softly, their words a gentle promise. The morning passes in a peaceful rhythm. Villagers greet them with gratitude, offering small gifts of thanks. A child hands the bard a wildflower, its petals bright and cheerful. The bard tucks the flower behind their ear, smiling at the child. "Thank you," they say, their heart warmed by the gesture. As the sun reaches its peak, the trio rises from the bench. They walk through the village, their presence a comforting sight. The wizard's staff taps lightly on the ground, marking their path. The thief moves with quiet grace, ever watchful. The bard hums a new melody, their voice weaving through the air like a gentle breeze. Together, they face the future with confidence. The village is safe, and their bond is unbreakable. Whatever challenges come, they will meet them as one.